no! Got us, buddy. Oh my goodness. Look how fat that sumbitch is. Got it. Just a freak show over here. There was like 8 of these guys. How big is this one? Oh my god! What we're gonna do.
What is up, MFers? I'm pumped for today. We're doing a show and go video. If you haven't been here before, I'll let you know what that is. Basically, we got a set amount of time to catch a set amount of bass fish, and if we get that, we reach our target goal. Goal today, 5 bass for 25 pounds. That seems pretty high, but I've seen what lives in here. Even though I haven't been here in like almost 2 years, I know that's like 2 swings of the bat here if we get in front of the right fish. And if I do not get my 5 bass limit of 25 pounds by dark, then I will send 3 of you guys $100 worth of 6 cents fishing tackle. That's right, 3 of you guys in the comment section. All you gotta do, drop a comment down below. I'm gonna check and make sure that you are a subscriber. So if you're not a subscriber, you might as well. You're probably watching this because we're bass fishing, you like bass fishing, well that'd be a great reason to subscribe, right? So I'm just gonna keep talking until you finally subscribe. And then share this video. Share it right now with 1 of your buddies, with 10 of your buddies, with 100 of your buddies, I don't care. But share the video. I would love if you would do that. And then 1 week from today, check the description, just like I did last time in a giveaway video, and there will be 3 different names for the winners if I do not get my goal. So stay tuned to the end of the video. Let's see if we can get my goal target weight of 25 pounds. It's gonna be a tall task, so let's get to looking. So far, driving around on side imaging, it's looking pretty, not much going on. I know there's a shad movement going on a lot of lakes around here. I was hoping I would see some, but no dice so far. So we're gonna go look in some of the drains, see if the bait fish are pushing up a little bit shallower, like to do this time of year. But I'm not super upset about it because the balls of bait are generally threadfin shad, you know, almost always. But a lot of these giant Florida straight bass that we're targeting today, they're not threadfin shad eaters for the most part, but I know these biggins love a big old sloppy gizzard shad, and those guys mostly are scrambling along the bottom. So hopefully we move up some of these harder points, some of these big flats that have the drains that kind of go up through them. I'll throw some on the screen right now. See if you guys don't know what drains are. They're basically like a creek channel, but there's no creek. It's just a depression. It's a low spot, and these flats that are on these lakes, these big sprawling lakes, down here in the Texas area, they're kind of known for that happening, especially in the fall going into the winter time. So let's take a look at those, and then up on top of them, especially now that we're in the afternoon, that's when a lot of them gizzard shad like to get up on them. We're targeting one thing and one thing only. That's a 5+ pound largemouth bass. Why not try to catch, you know, some 10s today? Let's just do it.
Okay, let's fish. I don't even know what most of these fish are on the screen right now. But we're starting way out deep, and well, if that's a bass, that'd be cool. God, I haven't seen big bass on a freaking screen in a long time. I mean, truly big ones. Fortunately, I'm used to seeing giant smallmouth, like 6+ pound smallmouth. That's been incredible. But when you start to see some of these Florida strains, it's like, hey, that's not a carp, that's a freaking 10 pounder. I should try to catch that 10 pounder. That's not a carp. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a bass. Lying underneath that little Aussie, thinking about biting. Almost freaking did it. All right, well, I got a little 6 cents Osborne tied on. You guys that are looking for that on the website right now, I'm sorry. It does not exist. It will soon. I've been saying that for a while. I swear to you, it's gonna be soon. And we're pouring an absolute assload of them there in house at 6 cents, so don't worry, you guys will be able to get them. Whoa. Those bass? I think they're little bass, maybe. Yep. Oh, maybe. Oh my god. So many bass in that school right there. Oh, it's a largemouth. It looks like a dang spotted bass. They're freaking up there too. I'm about to put top water on. Problem is we can't get lulled into that nonsense because it's probably not the big one. Holy crap, look at that. That is a lot of bait. We just had to move up a little shallower, and we're getting that fall bait like I was telling you about. Question is, are the big uns gonna be messing with those little threadfin or not? I'm sure some of them will be. Oh no! Got us, buddy. Yes, on the glide. That's a giant one. Oh, look at that mouth. Oh, that's a big one. No, no jumping, please. No jumping, please. Oh my goodness. Look at that giant one on the glide. That's a dub right there, boys. Woo! I gotta freaking move myself here because there was 3 of them like this sitting there. Look how fat that sumbitch is. Whoo, bud. All right, that's a good first one upon the scale, right? One of them came up and crushed it. This guy freaking came up and got it after. Make sure that we're gonna just go, look at that. Only tree in the area that's like horizontal like that. They're still sitting there glowing, waiting on me. Oh, bud. All right, well, welcome back to Texas, right? That's a stud right there. That's a giant. Let's get her on the scale quick. I think she's got a, yeah, she's got a huge gizzard down her throat. All right, let's see where she goes. 10.9. Okay. A 10.9 for our first one. I mean, I'll take that. I'll take that all day. Duh, boy. Okay, that was kind of cool. If you look on forward, I found some of this bait, and I'm just kind of following this little channel. You can see the little depression as I pan around. Kind of following it back, but I'm seeing flickers on the bottom, like definitely a lot of gizzard shad just swimming around in this region. And so I've just been following that, just kind of going down this one major creek arm, and that girl was just on the only tree I've seen that's horizontal. The funny thing is I threw a jerkbait over the top of them first, didn't move them, threw a glide, and that one came out of the other one's mouth, and then the big one comes up and gets it. I mean, they were both big ones though. I'm excited to see if they'll come back and eat. Oh, she is on it so good, but I think that's the one that just freaking followed it. Came up and felt that it was not a real cricket. She ain't gonna do it. That's okay though. We'll take the 10-pounder. That was fine. Just fine. All right, just had another big follow on another little bit more horizontal piece of cover right there, and I see a giant brush pile in the distance that has a lot of stuff going on in it. Looks like a lot of crappie, but I guarantee the way that they're set up, there's gonna be some giant bass too. Oh, he touched it. Come back. Oh, bud. Got him. Yes. God, there's like 5 of them on him too. Just a freak show over here. Yep. Oh, that's a baby one, just like a 7-8. Tiny. Tiny. Absolute freak show. This is the freak show that you guys needed. This is the freak show I needed, let's be honest. There was like 8 of these guys. Whew. We're gonna need to retire for that one, huh? Man, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see where he goes. I said 7 or 8. He ain't 7 or 8. He's only 6'12" for number 2. I mean, a damn 6'12". Look how fat this fish is. They are down there eating whatever's rolling over them brush piles, and I'm freaking all for it, guys. I'm all for it. Things are happening here, folks. This brush pile I just found has so many big ones in it. I don't even think that was one of the big ones, but they probably just got a little smarter. So let's see what they want to do now. They might not want to bite. Oh, it's a little bit better schoolie. That one will go decent with our 2 beggins. Gotta get in the boat though. Okay. Little Aussie eater. Don't be looking online seeing if you can find the dang 6 cents Aussie. hasn't been released yet. I should have elaborated when I said they weren't eating a minnow very good. I meant like the solo boys. These are like the grouped up schoolie boys, and they want the dang minnow. Anything you can get in there to them, about as quick as you can get it there. Fat little guy, he ain't a giant, but he's a fat little guy. He's another step close to our limit. I need to clear out my old ones too. Oh yeah, by the way, 6 cents Aussie. What's left of him anyways? I'm gonna throw a new one on. He is a $3.15. Fat little $3.15 guy for number 3. Fat, so fat and solid and heavy. Hell yeah. So look what we got here, guys. We got 21.4, but only 3 fish. I was not kidding when I said when you swing the bat here, it can be a donkey sore. You guys are seeing it. Another one. This one seems really small. Well, not too bad. He just didn't know he was hooked. Taking it from his buds. These little schoolie boys are fun. And they're not that small sometimes too. I like that. He's not very big though. Let's see where he goes. He ain't gonna get us there, guys. But we're well on our dang way. I know that. Bigger than that in the water. He's kind of glowing down there. Yeah, he's all of 2 pounds 4 ounces. 23.7. We're getting close. We're 1 fish away from that 25. I can get us that 25 though. Let's see if I can find us a little group of schoolies again. I should have done a minimum. Like, you gotta be at least 4 pounds. That one seemed bigger. It's not. But you know what he is gonna be is number 5. And he is also gonna be taking us over our goal, I think. Maybe. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's a whopping. No, he doesn't count. He's gotta be, you gotta be at least 2 pounds. I don't count. No, I didn't put a minimum on it, but I ain't staying for that bullshit. This ain't the damn MLFs. Well, that one's gonna do it. That one's gonna be over the 2 pound mark, guys. So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna give it away to only one person now. Here, let's make it official. Every bit of it. 212. All right, we are now up to 26.3. Let's run the score up now. Let's have some fun. Almost threw the scale back there. Would have been less than ideal. 6 cents Aussie, absolutely money. You guys saw me catch smallies on it. Largemouth like it just as much, maybe more. It seems like. I like it a lot too. Oh, they're on that glide, man. I fucked that one up. They're just like super light little pop. All right, new spot, kind of similar. Just kind of the first spot where the creek channel kind of swings and makes a turn and just starts creating some points and kind of coming up a little bit too. We went over a couple creeks, so we could probably go back to the same areas and probably get a big old donk to bite again, but I want to try some new stuff. I'm not just gonna sit one spot the whole time, you know. Definitely a brush pile there. Any friends in the brush pair? Let's see. Nope. Crappie. Maybe. Get out of there. Oh God. How big is this one? Oh my God. No, we're not gonna do that jumping shit again. We're gonna come over here. I'm gonna catch you. That's what we're gonna do. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. that freak. That's way bigger than the other one. Holy shit. Man, I wish she was thicker. Look at the head on that freaking dub. The old duck blind pattern. Look at the head on this freaking donk. When she came up and jumped, I about pooped my pants. Look how long this fish is, guys. 0, right? 27 and a quarter. Holy crap, that's a giant. I think I maybe waited too long to come back here. How big are you, old Bertha? That's what I thought right there. 12.10. Cole's out a 2.4 for us. Okay, I'll be honest, when I said there was absolute giants in here, I wasn't thinking I'd probably catch a 10 and a 12 today, but they are freaking crushing the glide bait. I'm also kind of kicking myself because I have one cord, one USB-C cord that works. So I got my other camera back here, but it I can't do anything with it if I only have one cord and I want to wear my chest cam. So otherwise you'd be getting a better perspective. Of course Cole would be here too, but he's editing some smallmouth videos. But let's take one more look at this big beautiful fish before I get her released back in there. Giving her a drink so I can take a picture of her. Look at that thing. Look at the head on that fish. Wow. Almost, what was it, 27, 28 inches? Giant one. It's been a minute since we had some thickness on this channel, but it's always fun when I can pick the lakes to go to and not the Elite Series schedule, right? Just went over it. There was a couple more big ones in there, but look at that. That's a good example of why that they were there and they're not in the others. Look how many sticks there are right there. It's almost like a stake bed, although I don't think it's man-made. And I'm just used to, you know, everywhere else I'm panning out, it's just your regular ass spread out standing timber. And there it's the edge of a point, little cluster of sticks, little cluster of donks. God dang, it's like any tree. Look at this tree here. Any tree that's just a little bit different. That one had like 5 or 6 fish I pulled off of it with the glide first cast, and then that time had one on it. Felt the old stumpy and set the hook right into it like a dummy. Okay, one more pass through the juice and we're heading out of here. Look at that, the sun's that's not getting down, but it's lowering. It's weird, but like the big glide's been the only way to go. I've thrown like 6 smaller glides, haven't had hardly any positive feedback on any of them. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? But the fish have definitely been following way more and not committing since about 3 o'clock. It's 4:49 now.
Okay, MFers, that's a wrap. What another epic day slinging the big bait around in Texas. I freaking love that so much, guys. As you can see, the temperature finally did drop, and I have some crazy content, including a really badass crappie fishing video coming in hot. And don't forget, I got my 25-pound goal weight, and so I'm giving away $100 worth of all this beautiful goodness right here. 6 cents tackle. Woo! Bud, you guys aren't going to want to miss it. So once again, comment down below, be a subscriber, and share this video with a friend. 1 week from today, check the description in this video. I'll post the winner and send them some damn fire. Also, if you haven't had a chance yet, go check out the early Black Friday sale. It's like the biggest sale of the year with 6 cents. A lot of these exact baits you're seeing on my wall right back here behind me are like 65-70% off. Like my MF10 code gets you guys 10% all the time, which is awesome. But seriously, the sales on there right now will blow your damn mind. A lot of the crankbaits that I use are like $2 or $3 right now. You will not find a better deal. You will not find a better time of the year to get them. So get them right now while you can. I'll link down below 6centsfishing.com so you can check that stuff out. Some badass apparel too. So, all right, I got to get this boat sold to one of you guys. Boat's still for sale for anybody that wants it. Just pretty much dropped the price like $10,000 recently. Need to get out of here so we can get a new badass boat in here. I have like $50,000 worth of electronics on this boat, and I'm selling it I think for $86 now is my asking price, so that's pretty good. You're basically getting a $30,000 boat engine. Not a bad deal. Okay, members, I'm out here. Peace.